In a series of newly released polls, Americans are expressing growing dissatisfaction with President Donald Trump's economic policies and his controversial approach to trade tariffs. These findings reveal a shift in public opinion as his administration moves further into its second term. According to a recent CNN/SSRS survey, a striking 56% of Americans disapprove of how Trump is managing the economy. This marks a significant drop compared to his approval ratings from his first term. What's even more notable is that the economy remains the number one concern for 42% of voters, underscoring how critical economic issues are for the public right now. Alongside the CNN poll, a Reuters/Ipsos survey paints an even more concerning picture. It reveals that 70% of Americans believe Trump's tariffs, imposed on countries like China, Mexico, and Canada, will result in higher costs of living. Many voters expressed additional worries over Trump's seemingly erratic approach to trade policies, with more than half of those surveyed saying they felt uncertain about the long-term effects of his strategy. The concerns over these tariffs aren't limited to just the general public. A significant portion of the Hispanic population in the US also seems to be losing confidence in Trump's economic direction. An Economist/YouGov poll shows that just 34% of Hispanic US citizens approve of his economic policies, the lowest approval rating Trump has received from this demographic throughout his presidency. On the flip side, 56% of Hispanic Americans disapprove of his economic direction, with only 28% believing the country is moving in the right direction. This growing discontent comes as economists continue to sound alarms about the potential consequences of Trump's trade tariffs. They've long warned that the tariffs could increase the cost of imported goods. As businesses are faced with higher prices from abroad, many companies are forced to raise prices for American consumers to cover those costs, ultimately driving up the cost of living for everyday Americans. This sentiment is echoed in the polls, with a clear majority of the public voicing concerns about the financial burden these policies could place on them. With the economy remaining a central issue for many voters, Trump's approach to trade and tariffs is becoming an increasingly divisive topic in American politics. As the nation continues to grapple with the economic fallout from these policies, it remains to be seen whether this growing dissatisfaction will have any significant political repercussions for President Trump moving forward. Will this shift in opinion impact the upcoming elections? Only time will tell, but the polls suggest that the public is watching closely. If you're interested in keeping up with the latest news on US politics, make sure to like and subscribe to our channel for more updates. We'll continue to bring you the most relevant information that impacts you. Thanks for watching.